AV Technologies offers expert-level training to enhance skills for beginners and experienced professionals, focusing on resolving SQL Server 2019 query performance issues. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are going to discuss the complete query lifecycle in SQL Server 2019. Let's start by understanding what exactly a query lifecycle is. The query lifecycle refers to the process that SQL Server goes through to execute a query. The first step in the query lifecycle is query parsing. During parsing, SQL Server checks the syntax of the query and validates it. After parsing, the next step is query optimization. Here, the query optimizer determines the most efficient way to execute the query. Next, the query plan is created. The query plan outlines the sequence of steps that SQL Server will take to execute the query. Once the plan is created, SQL Server starts executing the query. During execution, SQL Server retrieves the necessary data and applies any required operations. As the query is executed, SQL Server will write the results to temporary storage if needed. After execution, the query results are returned to the client. At this point, the query has completed its lifecycle. Now, let's look at an example to better understand the query lifecycle. Suppose we have a database table called customers, with columns for customer ID, name, and age. Our query is to retrieve all customers under the age of 30. First, SQL Server will parse the query to validate its syntax. Next, it will optimize the query to determine the best execution plan. Then, it will create the query plan, outlining the steps to retrieve the desired data. During execution, SQL Server will scan the customers table and filter out customers above the age of 30. The results will be written to temporary storage and finally returned to the client. And there you have it, a complete explanation of the query lifecycle in SQL Server 2019. Understanding this process will help you optimize your queries and improve their performance. Thanks for watching.